welcome to our Friday class, which is always what I call fold in Friday. So I'm going to try and fold in and relax. So less movement, more stillness. Okay, so I know some of you do have yoga blocks. So if you've got a yoga block, you're going to put that in the middle of your mat. If you don't have a yoga block, maybe you've got a little blankie there or a pillow. You can fold up about that size. We're going to try and put it between our shoulder blades. Another thing you could do is also take like the sleeves of a cardigan or something and bunch them up and have that at the top and then have that bunched in your back, because we can get very tight and crampy between our shoulder blades here. So I just want you to put, you could even put a tennis ball there or something. That's a bit mean though. And we're going to lie down on that as usual. Try not to get this in your back. I want it right between your shoulder blades, which are probably higher than you think. So it's higher than your bra clasp. You'll probably know the bit, that bit that gets achy when you round down over, when you're driving or over the computer screen or something. And then keep with your legs bent, take your feet as wide as the mat. Look up and lift your chest, look up towards your own tummy for a moment, and then take a full breath in. So really get your spine lovely and long so that you drape a lovely long spine back, and you may well get a few pops and cracks. You could take your head back. If this isn't comfy for your head, you could put a little extra thing under the back of your head. And then according to how your shoulders feel, most of us could probably bring them out to cactus arms like this. Any shoulder issues, bring them down by your bum. And if you're very open in your shoulders, you might be able to bring them up over your head as well. Draw your front rib points in, so don't let it turn too much into a back bend. And just start to breathe into that space between your shoulder blades. And it might take, a good minute or so for this to actually let go a little bit. And you suddenly might find yourself breathing, and then after a minute or so, then you get a pop. And then you get it opening. We can hold on without even knowing. Gently let your knees soften together as well. And see if you can let any grip in your bum. Your glutes are some of the biggest, most powerful muscles in your body. And they're layered, 3 of them. And again, we can hold some deep-seated tension there without even realizing it. As you do this class as well, make sure your teeth are separated and your jaw is slack. Did you know that your jaw, the tension in your jaw, is directly correlated to tension in the hips? Useful piece of information. So breathe long and deep. Let your tummy swell in and out. And try and tell yourself to relax. 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 I'm going to stay here for about another 5 lovely breaths. And if you're a person that finds it hard to be still, give your brain something to do, like count your breaths. Or focus on the rise and fall of your tummy button, so that you can stay present with being aware of relaxing yourself, unwinding. Another lovely full breath in, everybody. And then if your arms are above your head, bring them to the side. And then everyone bring them down by your bum. Tuck your chin a little, lift your head, look towards your tummy, and then use your elbows. Try and use them evenly so you don't sort of pull to one side or the other. And come up evenly. Well done. And you can take that block away or whatever you're using. Lean back onto your hands and bend your knees. Okay. And now from here, pick up your right foot and put it across. So look how I've got it up by my knee. So it's not down by my hip, it's up by my knee. And I haven't done this banana of the ankle. I want you to flex the foot. Okay, keep it nice and strong. Take a full breath in, and then gently, as if you're bringing this foot to stand on the floor, shift your hips over and let your right foot actually rest on the floor. Take another full inhale, turn back and turn your chest up towards the ceiling. Okay, and then exhale, lower onto your elbows, lower back and down, and again, bring your arms to cactus. Depending on your neck, you can turn to the right, but that can be quite extreme if you get any neck ache. So if in doubt, just look up towards the ceiling. And try not to let your right knee drop towards the floor. Try and push it away from you a little bit as you come into a very gentle hip and spinal twist. Once again, try and feel your breath at your tummy and give your brain the job of just breathing and counting your breath. And don't worry if you're doing it right or wrong, if the twist has got you a little confused. Just be where you can be. There is no right and wrong. The yoga is in you. The yoga is you yoking you to your breath. It's not the pose. So just relax, relax, relax for about another 3 breaths. Can you let a little bit more tension out your bum? Okay. And then ever so slowly, start to bring your knees back to the center. Unravel that right leg and just for a moment, extend both legs nice and long. Point and flex your toes. You might feel a subtle difference between the sides. Okay, and then bring your hands down again. Come back up to a seat. Leaning back, bend your legs. We're going to do the other side. So I saw a few of you got a little confused. So with the left leg, you're going to cross it over the top of the right shin. I'll even face you so you can see. So cross, take that cross, yeah. And then I drop it over to the side. Take a full breath of a lovely long spine and then lie back. Yes, you can see I've got my legs crisscrossed. And then turn your torso, if you can, more to the left. Any neck issues, look up towards the ceiling. And you should feel a rotation of your spine. And ever so gentle unraveling of your hips as well. This is a variation of Sukhi Randasana, those of you who like to know the Sanskrit. So focus less on any tension you may be feeling and more on some deep, deep belly breaths. In and out. Allow yourself to unwind, unwind, unwind. Take 3 more breaths here, guys. Okay, and then very gently again, bring the shape of your knees back to the center. Unravel your legs and let them go long a moment. We very rarely give ourselves this chance to go, oh yeah, and let go of it. Okay, now a little gentle something for your shoulders. So ever so gently come over onto all fours. Okay, now you've got options with this one. So watch me. For the first one, I'm going to weave my left arm underneath, and you can see that my bottom is up in the air. So If you've got more delicate shoulders, this one will be more than enough. Okay. If you want a little bit more on the shoulders, what you can do is start to straighten your legs. And so you've got more body weight on the shoulder there. Again, keep turning your face down to the mat so you can let your face rest on your right hand. And if you get here and think, oh no, that's too much body weight on that shoulder, then feel free to come up back more onto your knees to take the weight out of it. Okay. So thread that left arm underneath. And soften, draw it away from your ear a little bit. And again, you're down on your tummy, so it's a great opportunity to really feel your breath at your tummy as it presses in and out of the mat. And then again, just say in your brain, relax, relax, relax. It's Friday. You've got this. 3 more deep breaths. That's my dog. And then very gently, we're going to unravel that. So that big sigh wasn't me, that was Sally, who is right next to me. All fours. And we're going to do the other arm. So again, right arm now is going to come underneath. Option 1, keep your booty high. And it might be different each side for you. And I always seem to get a bit tighter in my right shoulder. You probably will be tighter in the shoulder, your dominant hand. And then maybe you can put some more body weight. And obviously you could be somewhere in between as well, sort of half bent legs. And then soften down. Actually, kind of giving yourself permission to be here. Taking a note of where you feel that. And see if you can just allow those sinews, tiny bits of muscle to relax and release. Just these few minutes a day can make a huge difference. So here now, guys, take 3 more deep breaths. And then very gently, again, unravel. Come back onto all fours. Cat-cow your spine, and then just for a moment, push your booty back and down to a child's pose. If you can't get your bottom comfortably on your heels, you could always put a pillow or something. Stack your fists and soften in. And before you rush headlong into your day or your weekend, just note how you feel now. And can you step into your day with this energy field, this feeling of it's all okay, it's all good. So you fold in Friday. 3 more breaths here. And then very gently come on up. Just take 3 more breaths with your head up now above your heart, just allowing any rush to settle. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste, yogis. Well done. So if you like restorative yoga, there's some free stuff on my YouTube channel. You can try a whole class where we hold poses much longer. It's so good for you guys. I can't tell you. I know people tend to shy away from it, but it's so good for you. All right. So your weekend, your homework for Friday is to help me out. On my group on Facebook, Tejase Seekers, just in case you don't know how to spell it. I know actually lots of you have found it. I've put a poll up. I'd really like to know what timing of classes and things you'd like for January, hoping we all can be back together, and we're going to do some permanent Zoom classes as well. But I can't decide, so I need some help. I need to know whether it needs to be 7 o'clock, 7:30, 11 o'clock. You know, what fits in with your day. I'm obviously here, Sally's here. Sorry about that big fart noise she made. So I'd really appreciate having some feedback on what fits with you, so that I can do that. And we're going to do this all again in December, this time for a bit of a fee. But if you'd like to join for the whole of December, weekends will be recorded and weekdays will be live at 8:30 for the whole of December.